Hey, hope you guys doing well. This is another update on the food stamp cuts of 2025. We're going to start off with, a famous figure on this channel, Meth Mouth. So let's get right into it. Oh.
Somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now. Because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening?
Why does this look like Meth Mouth but looks like a younger version? I don't know if it's the filter or whatnot, but it's just kind of throwing me for a loop. But yeah, this is a total meltdown. What the fuck are you taking on SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Taking the money that I'm fucking taking from taxpayers and funding my lifestyle with my 6 kids, and I'm just living completely off the system at the expense of all the taxpayers, and now I have to be accountable for something once in my life. Translation.
Understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat?
Yeah.
Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get? I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, fuck.
Fuck. I have to work like everyone. See, that's the thing, man. Like, not only like like it's just a terrible combination. Like, daddy government taking care of people, because like 1,000 years ago, like being a single mom or whatnot, it's like a death sentence. But nowadays, it's like, okay, if I'm a single mom, cool. I don't need a man, which is true. Women don't need a man in today's day and age. I have daddy government. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as daddy government's like, you know what? You got to cut your allowance a little bit. They start tripping. And P.S. Why the hell would you post this online? I get it, like she does like that satire content, but like this is like low key. Like, what makes someone like when they're like going through the stress and like, you know what? I'm going through the stress right now. And a lot of chicks do this, by the way. What makes them be like, you know what? I'm going through the stress right now. Let me record this. It just doesn't. I don't know, man. At least with the logical male brain I have, it just doesn't make sense. And don't even get me wrong, like men are always logical too. Men can be emotional as fuck as well, but like on this level, I mean, let a guy be on here doing this shit. He'll get clowned. She's probably getting clowned too, but let a guy do this shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Breathe.
Alright, this is a little painful to watch. I'm not going to continue to watch this. Let's cut to the next.
Down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do?
So he went from 20, just because it kind of cut off a bit. He was going from $2,800 a month to $350 a month, I assume. I'm assuming it's on a monthly basis.
So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. I literally got 5 kids. Okay.
Shit, you just as bad as this chick. You just as bad, bro. You over here complaining on the internet, bro. How about you just make something shake, bro? You a man, bro. Like, she kind of gets a pass because she's a chick, but you don't, bro. Unfortunately, we men have the burden of performance on us. We can't be online and complain about shit like this, bro, because no one will save our ass. Someone this is the reality. It's no matter how fucked up a chick is, there is probably someone out there that will save them. No one will save you as a guy. Like, no one.
I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills.
Well, I mean, that's life, man, and I get it. Like, you want to spend time with your kids and stuff, but, you know, where's the money going to come from, man? Like, you sound just as bad as these entitled chicks.
I just really don't understand. You know, I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden,
What he had good was going
all
on.
this policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He don't want to. He just don't want to help the lazy people who are trying to game the systems. You're not unfortunate. It was you who decided to have 5 fucking kids. No one else. You wanted to start busting like a water gun all up in guts and not stopping. You wanted to do that. No one is to blame except you. You're a grown ass man.
I'm done with that guy. I'm not. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country because I'm not dealing with this no more.
You know that SpongeBob episode when they had this little machine and they would just go like, yeah, like him. That's what this guy reminds me of. So let's cut to the next one because let's see. Okay.
To get our ducks in a row, y'all. We have to get our ducks in a row because guess what? Now I gotta figure out myself, but that's cool. The whole thing is they're doing food stamp reductions. Now, did I think it was gonna be me? No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really didn't. But here we are. So for all y'all thinking that I just be BSing and this is not going on, this is going on. You can Google it. You can Google it. Google Trump administration food stamps and see what you don't read. But yeah, y'all, and get this. It was only $400 anyway. Like, how did I make the list of who to reduce? Talk about you don't meet the eligibility requirements anymore.
Bro, like, is there any shame, bro? Like, bro, you on food stamps, bro. Like, that's nothing to brag about. That's nothing to be proud about. And that's really something that's kind of private information, bro. But, like, these people are they're putting this shit out online like this. Like, I don't know, man. It just is, it's kind of strange to me. If I was on food stamps and I had to do food stamps, I would make sure no one knew about it. Like, that's just me, though. That's just me.
Crazy work.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that's hitting a lot of households hard right now. Food stamps being cut and the real impact that's having on people across the country. In this video, we're diving into what's happening with SNAP benefits, from families confused by new rules to people openly frustrated and panicking. Some are trying to figure it out, others are straight up struggling to survive. But this isn't just a reaction video. We're going to break down what's actually going on, look at why these cuts are happening, and offer some critical commentary about the system as a whole. Let's get into it.
Fewer people are eligible for SNAP benefits following the passage of the Big Beautiful Bill. More than 170,000 people in Maryland are set to lose their access.
We distributed the equivalent of about 42 million meals per year. We would have to triple that number to fill the SNAP gap that is about to be created.
The lack of access to SNAP benefits will push more people to places like the Maryland Food Bank. President and CEO Meg Kimmel says the need for food assistance has grown even before these changes.
During the pandemic, we saw levels of need increase to levels we had never seen before. Our current research tells us that 1 in 3 Marylanders may be facing food insecurity today. That's a very high number. It hit that.
Maryland. I didn't really live there much, but my family's from there, so shouts out to Maryland.
Height during the pandemic, and it has not come down.
Now Maryland families will go without.
What it does is it helps offset the cost of other expenses. So you can go ahead and buy a prescription or put gas in the car because you know you have these food benefits.
The food bank is prepared for the increased demand, drawing on things it learned during the pandemic to assist those in need.
If someone you know or you depend on food stamps, pay close attention. Major changes are coming under Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. Let me break down what's changing, when it starts, and how it could affect your SNAP benefits. Now, here's the timeline. October 1st, 2026, state will begin tightening SNAP eligibility. That means stricter income checks, faster recertification, and more documentation just to stay qualified. Now, on December 31st, 2026, the new work rule begins. If you're 19 to 64 and don't have a documented disability, you will need to work, volunteer, or be in some type of job training at least 80 hours per month to keep your benefits. This
Hey.
applies to parents of school-aged children,
8
unless
hours
you have a
month, what's
baby.
that, 20 hours a week? I mean, that's fair. I mean, if I heard that correctly, let's learn that back.
They qualify. Now, on December 31st, 2026, the new work rule begins. If you're 19 to 64 and don't have a documented disability, you will need to work, volunteer, or be in some type of
Yeah,
job
no,
training.
that's definitely fair. Definitely fair. Definitely fair.
They cut my food stamps off. They cut my food stamps off. They cut my food stamps.
I just learned so much about EBT or SNAP or whatever.
Just in case y'all didn't know, they cut her food stamps off. One more time for the people in the back. They cut her food stamps off.
And I'm kind of pissed off. Posted in one of my mom groups. Tell me all of your EBT tips and tricks to get the most out of it. So honestly, just curious because I have never had like benefits or anything like that. Read through the comments and I started to get really annoyed because I have worked very, very hard since I was 14 years old and paid into this for people to basically be abusing the system. Now, don't get me wrong. If you are a family or a single mom or single dad and you genuinely can't afford
she at least added
food or
that.
to feed your family or whatever, and you need these benefits, no judgment at all. However, the people in these comments that are just abusing it was wild. Did you know that if you have EBT that you can get high-speed Wi-Fi from Xfinity for $15 a month? It's pretty fucked up because I pay over $100 a month for mine. They get half off of Amazon Prime. Why? Because having your things delivered to you within 2 days is essential. It's a survival need. Don't think so. Walmart delivery, Target Circle, Shipped, DoorDash, they all offer discounts for EBT.
Cool. She's gonna go on the same job. We're gonna go to the next one.
$60 in my food. They cut my food stamps to $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. Just I looked at my thing. It say $60. What is that?
Why is it always these people having 6 kids, bro? What the helly? The Halliburton. Always these men.
I got about
6
6
bro. All
kids.
people having all the
What
kids.
is that gonna do $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now. I really is pissed off.
Alright.
Pissed off. Like,
I don't understand how the government decides how much you get for food stamps. Like, I know that it's based off of obviously your income and your expenses, but like, can someone
She just eating raw noodles. Just noodles, just like, you know, like spaghetti noodles. You put them in a pan.
explain to me the actual metric of it? Because I make like $1,000 in a month. My rent and my bills is like $750, and I'm only left with like $270, $276. And my food stamps is like $250, which you would think would be enough, but sometimes it just like today.
Nah, bro, you too mommy, bro. We gotta skip.
This, y'all, this is why.
$1,000 a month, like you can not even like how do you only make 1,000, bro? You're not working, bro. You. No, these are just lazy and tired of people, man.
This is why. This is why. Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass her a receipt. This guy said, yo, they didn't even buy it, and that's what making me even more mad. And everything won't even rung up yet, y'all. $1,013.
Damn, that's a
This
long
is why.
ass receipt.
This is why I be mad at work. This is why I don't want to work on the 1st, or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 4th.
People are waking up to find their SNAP benefits slashed. In some cases, from $700 down to less than $100 a month. It's not just frustrating, it's devastating, and you can hear it in their voices. But here's what's also clear. Nobody really saw this coming, and many don't understand why it's happening. The changes come from something called the Big Beautiful Bill. Yes, that's really what it's being called. Signed under the Trump administration. It tightens eligibility, adds new work requirements, and increases state accountability.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, it would just reduce overall productivity, pumping more money into the economy, helping businesses by forcing these lazy, entitled people to get their asses up to go to work, and also saving money and cutting on, the food stamp EBT program for the people who really actually need it instead of the people that are trying to game the system. See, when the liberal left was in the office, this shit would fly. But I respect Trump. Salute for this because, bro, you're a grown, able-bodied person that's not disabled or doesn't have any mental disability. There's no reason why. And don't get me wrong, life's hard and it can be tough at times. And there's times where you can fall on hard times and you do need it for a certain amount of time. Not fucking 10 years, So it's just people gaming the system and Trump's just not having that shit. If I was president, I would do the same motherfucking thing.
Starting in 2026, if you're aged 19 to 64 and don't have a documented disability, you'll need to work, volunteer, or attend job.
80 hours a month. Yeah, we got that. So, and that's fair. That's fair.
Imagine going to work every day, sometimes working 2 jobs, daily, to make ends meet. And then get on this app and have to listen to this.
I'm fucking pissed the fuck off. They cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 fucking dollars from $738. How the fuck that's supposed to support a household of 3?
Now, I'm very empathetic to the struggles of single mothers and their plight, but I'm sorry, are we supposed to fit the bill for your family of 3? At the end of the day, you did lay down with a man or several. And had those children. Where are they in the picture? The video gets good. Keep watching.
Inflation is high in the bitch. Groceries is high as shit. Oh, I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm mad as shit because how the fuck am I supposed to survive off that shit? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff and that shit in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see shit and mind your motherfucking business because this shit is going in my motherfucking bag and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up in my head.
And you need a motherfucking job. That's what you need. On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next.
That nobody could tell them what to do with their food stamp. Just listen to one lady.
I buy food with my food stamps. I like to buy Pepsi because that's what I drink. Pepsi. I buy 2 liter Pepsi every time I go to the market. I like snacks.
I like this Asian girl.
I like this.
Bro, oh God, bro, they be doing that fucking. I'm sorry, man. Black women, you got and it's not even black women. It's just these ghetto, black women, bro. Man, you're not giving us a good rap at all, man. Come on, shit. Sometimes I be ashamed to call myself black, bro. These are when these motherfuckers this is representing us, man. It's not
good. The kids like to snack. Mm-hmm. So who is you to tell us that we can't buy Pepsis and sodas with our snacks? We should be able to get what the hell we want to get with our food snacks. Now you want to cut everything and talk about we can just buy food. So we supposed to spend money to buy the sodas and the snacks just to have sodas and Kool-Aid.
What the fuck is... You can't make this shit up, bro. Even she's like, what the fuck is going on? Hold
Getting snacks and juices and stuff in the house for the adults and the children. When will this take effect? Because I better not get messed up for June. I need...
Bro, what is going on? What you need is a dentist. You need to use them food, save up them food stamp benefits that you had and go see a dentist. You probably got health care. I don't even know. You got health care because you probably need to go see a dentist. That's what you need to see. Get your teeth fixed.
Like that, I do not make more than I should. As one person household, there's literally no reason for it. So,
this
I
shit's
just want to put this out there.
Bro. This poverty mentality is just a disease, bro. It's a mindset. That's really all it is. It's a mindset. And the thing is that the liberal left have enabled this mindset for these people to be and operate in this disease for so long. Now they're having withdrawals. That's, you know, it's like a drug, bro. Like, it's getting fit. Like, they're having withdrawals now, man. Like, that's what's going on.
Yourselves, if you're going through a similar situation, it's okay. We can get through this, okay? Single moms out there, don't panic. It's gonna be fine, okay?
You know what, bro? Like, on some real rap, the people I really feel bad for are the people who, yeah, maybe have 5, 6 kids, but they are busting their fucking ass. Not getting no help from the government at all. Not getting any handouts. Busting their ass and making it work. Those are the people I feel bad for and the people that my heart goes out to. Not people like this. Let's go to the next one. Even though I'm starting to get tired of watching this shit. It's probably the last
We
one.
out here working 50+ hours and we don't get no SNAP benefits at all. And you're mad that you gotta work 80 hours?
This is why I told y'all to stay ahead of the game, and I know it's not easy. Nowadays, everything costs so much that it is very hard to sustain and to even catch up. And I know there's people out there saying, well, you should never had all them kids if you couldn't support all of them. Baby, at one point in time, we were all able to take care of all of our kids and our needs. The cost of living was not that high. Baby, back then, I was able to support my family off the paycheck that I was making. $14 an hour was enough money to support a whole entire family. $14 an hour is now the new minimum wage. It ain't even a new minimum.
You just gotta adapt, bro. Like, life is always forever changing. Like, that's the thing. Like, people think that shit's gonna stay the same for 100 years. Like, shit ain't gonna change. Like, there's not going to be any growth or any times where you have to make pivots or make moves or make changes and stuff. Like, that's a whole part of life, and that's a whole part of survival. It's adaptation. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole part of survival is adaptation. So I just don't understand what the dealio is. It's honestly kind of strange that these people are, you know, out here, like, talking the way they do. And I really don't like it. Wow, I think this bulb is out. Wow, this shit might be out. Oh my gosh, this bulb might be out. Yep, it looks like it is. All right, well, I think that's my cue. I think this is the curtain. That's the curtain call. Let's see what these comments are talking about, and then we're gonna sign this motherfucker off. Abusing the system. Acting entitled, looking down on working people, no sympathy from you. Yeah, I mean, they kind of do look down on working people too. We're gonna keep it a buck. They're looking down on you, and you in the back. Having a large family is a personal choice, but expecting the system to pay for your family is just not acceptable. Like real rap. I mean, here's a novel idea: get a job. That one broad crying about losing food stamps while holding a $13 Starbucks drink. LOL, cool. I think she's. I don't know which one it was. Maybe in the first one. The first one, she got an Oscar for her performance. She sets up her camera to film herself having a breakdown. Yeah, no, for real. That's why I was questioning that whole shit. It's probably fake. Looks like a whole lot of people are relying on my tax dollars to fill their butts. I'm so happy to hear the free ride's finally over. And that's all we got to say, man. We signed this thing off. I'm curious to see how mad you guys are in the comments down below. And I'm curious to see, you know, I don't know, the thing that you hated the most from watching this motherfucking video, because this is some motherfucking bullshit.